Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the KV-2R. It's the Tier 6 Soviet Premium Heavy Tank. It's the big brother, you could say, of the KV-2, the Strong Tank, as Jingles called it. This one's the premium version, and it's located on the southwest spawn of Glacier under the command of Hawkeye6121. Now, alongside him is the Tier 1729, and that's arguably the best Tier 7 heavy tank in the game. But the KV-2R is a fun version of the KV-2 because it means you can train your KV-2 crews quicker and you earn extra XP and credits for playing it. Still got the 152mm howitzer as its main armament, based on the KV-1 hull, and we're making our way over to the northwest corner of the map to engage the enemy heavies. Remember, it's 910 alpha with the HE rounds, but with the premium rounds, and he's actually firing standard HE to start, standard AP to start with. It's 700 alpha, 110mm of penetration, and that increases if he uses the premium AP to 136mm. And I've seen people play the KV-2R with the standard AP and with premium AP, and the premium AP does work very, very well. In fact, you can play a tier 8 game, and this is a tier 7 one, with the premium AP and get great damage on the enemy. Well, he hit the King Tiger capture, but he didn't penetrate him. But he does get damage assist because he tracked him. Now, it's the same reload time, no difference in that. 23.01 seconds is the standard one, and 19.73 is what Hawkeye's got. So he's a little bit faster, 4 seconds faster, or 3 seconds. Waiting for an enemy tank to come around the corner. He's loaded the premium AP now, and remember, I've seen premium AP used very effectively in a, I think it was, if I remember correctly, a pools medal game. Oh, look at that! 771! The Cromwell is almost devastated by that shot. He's coming round for some revenge, but it won't help him because he's going to get wiped out if Hawkeye gets a chance to get a second shot on him. And notice that he's managed to block some of the damage by those shots. If he comes around the corner again, he's dead meat. In fact, I think that Hawkeye's going to take him anyway. There you go. Perfect. Just goes to show how effective the premium AP can be in this tank. It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it for the results. Now, as you know, the KV-2 was designed and built in 1939 for the Winter War. It was supposed to be used to knock down emplacements. And instead it can do things like that. Yes, 740 alpha, and the Cromwell's dead, taken out by our KV-3. Okay, so I think now he's going to deal some damage to that OI, or certainly to these guys who are coming around the corner. They're not going to like this. This is going to hurt. Oh, he decided not to fire because his gun was waggling about a bit, and he wanted to get an accurate shot that hit the target. So he held back because they were looking in his direction as well. So he wants to... Oh, and the Arty hit him. That was the Lorraine 15550. Okay, here we go. Oh, King Tiger captured, dealt with. Perfect. Hit the rear of the vehicle. I think it actually went between the OI and the rock face. And the rock face, well, the OI's gone now as well. So there's only one enemy tank around that corner. It's the Tiger 1. And he's not going to like this shot either. And he takes a hit for 556. Oh, enemy Arty. Ouch. Yes, it's the Tier 7 French Arty that's the Lorraine 15550. He's firing his 155mm howitzer at us. He's already managed to knock off a few of our hit points. Well, more than a few. But we've loaded another premium round. Now this is why the premium rounds can actually be quite fun with this tank, simply because you can do so much damage to enemy tanks so quickly. I mean, the HE is fun if you do get a pen, yeah, but look at that. 720 hit points, one shot. It's just hilarious. And he's bouncing rounds from the Tiger 1, who still hasn't been wiped out, but he's almost loaded. Okay, Mr. Tiger 1, do you want another shot? Yes. And he's out the game now as well. Back in the garage, scratching his head, realising, yep, using premium AP on this tank does work. So I think that means the northwest corner is now under his command, except for, of course, that Type 62 is just up on the carrier at the moment. Now the Type can't get a shot on him at the moment while he's up close. And I think he's now trying to find a position where he can shoot. And I don't think he's going to be able to. But the person who can hit him is the Arty, I'm afraid. Yes, he's right in line for that Lorraine 15550. And I expect an Arty round to be coming over the top of the carrier very shortly. Unless that Type manages to poke out. In which case he will take a hit. Yeah, watch out for the Arty round. He's hugging the carrier as much as he can. Ow, the Type managed to get a round in. He wasn't close enough. But now he is. And we can see the Lorraine 15550 is actually coming this way. He's abandoned his cap area. And he's done that because our guys are invading their cap. But the enemy Type can't get a shot on him. So he's backing up on this corner at the moment, which is done perfectly. And he's waiting for the Lorraine to arrive. He's just arrived. There you go. There's your nemesis. That 15550 needs to go. Oh, he missed him. And that means the Lorraine's probably going to try for a shotgun. And he'll probably get it as well. Oh, but he's going for the ram. Oh, he gets the ram. Unfortunately, he does die in the process, but he takes out a tier 7 Arty with a tier 6 heavy, and he kills him stone dead, which means he's ended up with a kamikaze medal. Okay, up on top of the carrier, there's only 2 enemies left, the Type 62, and the other one was the Hellcat, and they're both here. Hello. Type 62, you're about to be retired. You're about to go back to the garage. There's one. Oh, and he's trying to sneak off the carrier. He stopped for a moment to take a shot, but not going to help you because you take another shot. Yes, he's running down right into a whole world of trouble. And here comes the Digger Max. And he fires one in to track the guy, but unfortunately Digger Max is going to take some damage now. Keep facing the guy. Oh, yes, well done, Digger Max. And that means now there's only one enemy tank left. And it's their Hellcat. He escaped and went back to his own cap area. The M44 who was capping did get reset, but he's going in for the shotgun. And I think he might ram kill that Hellcat anyway. Here he goes. Yes! Well done, M44. Well, that was a fun battle by Hawkeye6121 in the KV-2R. He got his first ace tanker in that game. Incredibly well played. You can tell it's his first one because you've got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time. And so congratulations for your first ace tanker. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5. One short of getting a top gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. He managed to get a kamikaze when the Lorraine 15550 ram killed him, which was a bit of a bad move, really. He actually killed a higher tier opponent by ramming him to death, and that earns him the kamikaze medal. He also got a master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating shots on the road, thanks to that premium ammo, which really is effective. He got a duelist as well for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. And he got a kamikaze, well, not the kamikaze, sorry, the eye for an eye for killing your opponent at the same time. So, yes, you both destroyed each other. You end up with an eye for an eye. On top of that, he also picked up a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle, and he managed to get a high caliber as well for dealing the most damage in the game, and I think that's down to the armor piercing rounds that he was using, which literally just punched their way through the enemy tanks and earns him huge wedges of hit points in one fell swoop. The win rate from that game was 10,827, which is Super Unicum standard. And let's have a look at the team scores to see exactly where he was. Well, highest damage, 3,468 hit points. The next highest scorer being the Type 62, 2,000... You have to excuse me because I've got something in my eye at the moment. 2,657 hit points. And the third highest damage was the T29, who managed 1,994. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those as well, with 5 kills. The second highest was the S51 on his own team, T78 and the Dickomax, all got 2 kills apiece, and also the Type 62 and the enemy Hellcat. When it came to base XP, he got the highest on that one as well, so he's got the hot top on all 3 columns. He got 1,509 base experience points, the only player over 1,000. 917 went to the T29, and the T78 managed 879. He fired 9 rounds in that game, 8 direct hits on the enemy, 7 penetrations. The shot that actually went astray was the one he fired at the Lorraine 15550, and I think he was desperately trying to get that one off on time, but it wasn't fully dialed in by the time he fired, and that's why it just went astray off to the left. But he did get 7 penetrations, and those 7 pens did do a lot of damage, 3,468 altogether. 9 hits received from the enemy, 3 of those penned for non-pens, and 3 hits by way of splash damage, and yes, it was the Lorraine who was actually doing most of the damage to Hawkeye. 845 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 6 in the enemy, killed 5, did 465 hit points of damage assistance. On a free-to-play account, he earned 56,131 credits, and after repair, ammunition, respawn, consumables took away a profit of 10,538 credits. So even though he used high premium AP, it's still effective. It still makes a lot of credits because it does so much damage in one fell swoop. You don't always score a high roll with the HE rounds, but with the armor-piercing rounds, if they get a good pen, yep, you're going to earn the credits on that one. 1,509 base XP, times 2 for the first victory, 302 for premium vehicle tier, and 3,320 experience points altogether. So a very good game. He says, I feel ashamed to do this to my KV-2. Well, whatever rocks your boat. I mean, if it works, it's not stupid. So very well played, actually. And yeah, you took out an Arty, but you took out a higher tier Arty, and he was moving quite quick when he hit you. And I suppose the Arty would be saying to himself, well, I got a heavy tank out of that one, so he won't be too worried either. But it was an amusing game. Very well done indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm.
And then hang out at home watching TV.
And please do remember to let other people know that this channel exists, because so far not many people apparently do know that we exist. And despite the fact that not many know we exist, we do have a very large number of videos, incredibly large. Not as many as Lacho What Replays. Yes, that guy has got an incredibly large number of replays, but we do have a very large number for a channel that's only been going for 4 years. So yeah, please do let other people know that we're there. Thanks for watching this video.